Hello. This week's episode is Jess-Belle, which is of course a corruption of the Old Testament Jezebel, who has become an icon of witchcraft and dark magic and generally evil women, even though she's just a fictional character that promotes a different religion, and that's, not what we want. We call back to the Forbidden Planet once again, just like we did last week, with the inclusion of Anne Francis, who plays in this episode, and James Best, who was in several Twilight Zone. He was in Last Rite of James what was his name? Myrtlebank, and also The Grave. So some Western stuff. John Lormer is in here too. He was in Creepshow many years later, of course. And Jeanette Nolan is in the episode as well. She is uncredited as the voice of old Miss Spates in the original Psycho movie. Now, silver works on werewolves, and it's normally iron that works on witches, but I'm guessing that they needed to spruce it up a bit, so they made it into silver instead. That actually comes in... Oof, what movie is that? Is that Love at First Bite, I think? When someone shoots Dracula with silver bullets and goes, "Aha! I shot you with silver bullets. You're going to die now." And Dracula just goes, "No, that's werewolf." And he goes, "No, it's vampires." "No," says Dracula. "I'm pretty sure it's werewolves." But they have to make it work in this, I guess. Now the leopard, right? So, it's in the original story by Hamner, set in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where he wrote a lot of his other stuff. It was supposed to be a tiger. And they got a tiger, and a production assistant got hold of, I think it was Hamner, saying, "I'm up to my ass in tigers and none of them can act." They just couldn't get a tiger to work with what was required of it. So they had to change it for a leopard, and they wanted a black one, but none was available, so they had to get a spotted one. Which makes sense. I mean, it's fine. It's a very scary animal when you see it up close like that. It'd kill you pretty darn quick. That is a predator right there. Oof. Anyway, they do some smoke fades for it. I guess that works. Some of them work well, like you can see that they put some effort into it. Others are just like, oh, the leopard is here, cut, get the girl in, make a smoke fade, and it's sort of haphazard, I thought. It wasn't my favorite. When she claws Billy on the face, she does it with 4 hands, but leaves only 3 marks on his cheek. She could have not connected with one, but her fingers are also way more spaced out than the scratches are. So it's a bit of a thing. Why would they lock her in a room but not bar the window? Like, it has to be able to be barred somehow, I'm guessing. Or you could just nail a board on it, but nothing. So the cat just kind of goes. It's a very nice clip, though, with the cat sort of feeling it out and then pushing it open. It's not natural habitat for a cat to open shutters like that. Then you have the wedding when he snatches the spider off of the veil, and then it goes poof in his hand, and it's just a small explosive. I think they have a wire threaded into his hand that they then pull out. But you can tell when he opens his hand that it's wet on the inside. I'm guessing it's just to insulate him so it doesn't get a burn. And finally, so I watch too much sci-fi, right? And the part where he stabs the mannequin with a silver pin, Jezebel appears, sinks to the floor, and leaves the wedding dress behind, but not the mannequin. That sets my mind spinning. Could you do that to other things? Could you make a figure of a person out of a person you don't like? Like put a mask on them, make them wear the clothes, and then make them disappear? Could you do it to a container of nuclear waste, for instance. You just make it to look like a person that's a witch, but make it wear like a scarf, poke it with a silver needle, and the radioactive waste disappears. Where does it go? These are questions that we don't get answers, of course. Anyway, that's just something that I noticed, that the actual mannequin disappears, not just Jess-Belle. Next week we are going small in miniature by Beaumont, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care now.